Hey, here in Texas, the biggest thing that happened was our governor
Yeah,
saying that everything is 100% open, and he's going to lift the mask mandate
That's the
on the 10th, I believe. I don't.
I thought it was. Yeah, it was
It's on
the next
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
It's
Yeah,
on Wednesday.
it was
What's
Wednesday.
Wednesday the 10th?
the 10th.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's dumb.
Wow.
First of all,
I was shocked.
people are not. The mask is the new normal. Like, people are still gonna wear masks when they go in the grocery store, gas station, and shit. So him lifting the mandate was really it really went without saying. Like,
Yeah.
he could have just kind of said Texas is gonna be open completely, 100%, and that's it. And just say
That's-
be responsible, and then that's it.
That's my thing. Like if you're gonna open it up
Yeah.
100%, that's like your reasoning behind it is still messed up because you just all about economics. You're all about money.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, to lift the mask mandate was irresponsible as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, opening everything up 100% is irresponsible. But I mean, you can't
Saying
just,
it out loud.
you
like,
can't just beat the dead horse. That was gonna happen.
Mhm.
But the fact of the matter is, this man lifted the mask mandate, and then, but what he did is he lifted the mask mandate, but he gave the stores, the wherewithal to just be like, we still want you wearing masks.
Yeah,
Because
for sure.
there's a list of stores in Texas that you can't go to Target without your mask.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna turn you away. Academy, and some other ones, but the fact I mean, this dude is just really an evil human being.
Something wrong with him. I
Like
don't know what it is.
he's just bad.
I didn't know he was in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Ain't he? Right?
Yeah, he is in the
I didn't know that. I didn't know he was FDR
That's
status.
because he ain't got no morals to stand on. That nigga just he's a terrible human being.
I see people on Twitter call them hot rod.
I call that nigga Hot Wheels.
That's crazy.
Like how can like they always said about short people, like they evil because they closer to the devil. Now this guy just got to be, the worst. I feel like when he go to hell, his like how Simpsons. You remember when like Homer Simpson went to hell and he was eating donuts repeatedly, and they just had him
Yeah,
eating
I
donuts and
remember that.
donuts
Yeah.
and donuts. I think his is gonna be he gonna be stuck in a wheelchair, and then he just gonna have to like roll everywhere without ramps.
That's just, man, I when I seen it, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, yo, is this serious? But I know who's gonna be happy. And I usually don't play the race card.
Yeah.
But white people gonna be happy.
That's
Let
why
me
he
tell you
did it.
something. Let me tell you something. So I'm at the gym, right? And I have this couple that comes. They have memberships at our gym, and
Them old white people.
yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So that happened. Like the announcement was made that day, and they just had came in, and I saw y'all. I think one of y'all texted to the group, and how they were in front of me, and I was like, oh damn. And then they said it like, yeah, Governor Abbott, and they was all pissed off, and they're Republicans.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just funny how like the old Republicans, like they always get caught in their own mousetrap and they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
In this whole era that we're in with Trump and all this other shit.
But when we first started with the mask and everything, Caucasian people were mad.
Oh yeah, for sure. They don't want to oblige by any rules that they
Yeah.
can't. If they didn't dictate their rule, they don't want to go for it.
Well,
So how
it's
you think they
left
gonna
and
act
it's
now?
right. It's left and it's right. They're all for the right rules and the things that go on the right side. They all for that politically, but in reality, they're like, oh, and because the people that I'm talking about, they want to make sure the trainers have masks every time they come in. They want to social distance. They don't want to be there when there's a lot of people. Like, got all these rules
Yeah.
now. Dave Guy lifted all this mandate shit, and they like, oh, well, we don't know what to do.
I don't want people like I ain't got
And it's
nothing
funny.
against anybody that's like confined to a wheelchair. I've had surgery and been in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
That shit ain't nothing to play with. But my thing is, and it was just like for the Boosie, when people was like, "Oh, he wrong for talking about him with diabetes." My thing is, if you're stuck with this for the rest of your life, and you conduct yourself in a matter to where you just come out like a complete asshole, you leave yourself open for that shit. Like,
I agree with that.
Like, you
I
don't-
just the debate, the concept of you can't throw stones. You live in a glass house.
yeah, like
yeah.
you just
Or if you just like to get that type of shit.
like you just. I
Some
mean,
people
it's
like
not
that.
even like because I mean, like for instance, what's the guy from the Saints? I don't remember his name, but the guy that got ALS. Nobody would dare talk about him. The one that he did something when they won the Super Bowl. The white guy.
Oh, I remember.
He
I don't know
he
his
did
name,
something.
though.
I
don't know
think
his
he
name.
blocked a punt or something
Yeah.
like that. Something he did, and but he got ALS and he's confined to a wheelchair now. Nobody would dare talk about him because he don't do nothing problematic to do. But this is a whole governor who is the governor of every citizen in Texas,
Mm-hmm.
and so irresponsible that he won't just, get out the way.
Do y'all think that somebody had to get the ball rolling? Because I seen California is also opening up April 1st with Disney World.
He was the first one to do it.
Yeah, I'm
Because
just
right
saying.
after he did it, Mississippi followed. Right? Oh, Texas did it. We coming right back.
Yeah.
No, well, Florida. They said Texas, Florida, and California had the most cases.
And then South Carolina did it too. South Carolina governor is named Mick Masters.
Oh my God.
Nigga named Mick Masters.
Wow, that's
like,
crazy.
The citizens of South Carolina got a governor that they voted for named Mick Masters.
Yeah, that's wild. I ain't surprised it's South Carolina though.
Mick Master. I ain't voting for no. Well, I would have saw Mick Master. I don't care if it was a nigga. I wasn't voting for that dude. Mick Master in South Carolina.
Yeah, that's
Bro,
tough.
what?
Everywhere I've been going, they still had that mask.
Yeah,
thing
definitely.
up,
Even at my lady store, you gotta wear a mask coming there, buddy.
Yeah, it's the new normal. It's the new
Yeah.
normal.
I mean, no lie. The Asian people been on it.
Oh,
They
yeah,
they
that's
been
for
on
sure.
that wave.
Michael Jackson been on it.
Yeah.
Dang, that's true. Mike did.
Mike
yeah,
Low-Key really started that shit. Nigga, we taking it
It's
back.
ironic, like you know how when 9/11 happened, you see a
The
Middle
Lakers beat
Eastern
the
person.
Supersonics.
When you see a Middle Eastern person, you like, oh damn, them terrorist sons of
Oh
bitch.
yeah.
So now you see an Asian person, you be like, I gotta stay away from them. But they only got like 14 cases in
Holy shit.
like the country.
Yeah. Nah, they took
So it's
care
just
of
like
that
they
shit.
want to stay away from us.
Yeah.
Let me go, since we're talking about the Asian community. I know this ain't on our topic list, but let me talk about something. I want to ask what boys been doing this week and everything too, but JC know the month of February I did a 60-mile challenge and I did it in 8 days.